Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading for June 2024. Spirit, see what's going on for Libra. Okay, you know what, I'm going to take that one too. All right, cards are flying out for you, Libra. Holy cow. See what we got. See what we got for you. Okay, underlying energy is Four of Swords in reverse. It's time to get moving, kid. Time to get moving and grooving. Let's see what the tarot cards come up with, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards. So this is the overview for the month. We're going to go through that, and then we're going to do a deep dive with Celtic Cross. So let's check the overview. Coming into the month, it's like, okay, I want to pull all the cards now. Here's why. Your energy coming into the month is the Ten of Pentacles, which is an amazing card, and it's upright. This speaks of kind of having it all. It's being like having the money you want, the job you want, the career you want, or whatever. Very material world. The relationship, the house, the kids, the car, whatever, all of this stuff. Very financially stable and sound and grounded. But I'm feeling like there's something, I don't want to use the word shaky with this. Something is, it's almost like okay, now what? Okay, I've got all this, now what? And it doesn't mean you have it all. We're talking about a specific area of life. I mean, if you do have it all, then good for you, right? Stop watching the reading now, you know what I'm saying? So let's see where this is going. Because when we look at the energy throughout the month, the flow of energy is the Three of Pentacles, which is, it's less about working hard, but really honing your craft. Okay, it's honing your craft, getting recognition, getting things really up and running. It is also about collaboration and teamwork. Okay, so it could be that now that, okay, I'm all set here with my pentacles and my family and my job and everything, what's the next step? The next step now maybe will be to bring whatever this is to the community, right? A broader reach per se is what this could be. But it's working on this nonetheless, and I am feeling a very group initiative type of thing attached to this. Now, by the end of the month, the potential outcome is the Hermit. So this is you going into Hermit mode. You're going into Hermit mode. Why? That's the question, right? Why are you now coming back in? Is it that after you go through whatever it is throughout the month, it's more of a reflection time of how do I feel about how things are going? Where can we improve? Where can I make changes? Or the Hermit may be saying, you know what, maybe the group thing isn't for me. And whatever I want to do, whatever my next step is, maybe I do have to do it alone. So it could be very contemplative by the end of the month. Okay, interesting. This is a fascinating reading. Libra, what the heck? Okay, let's get your oracle cards for more clarification, and we'll go from there. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, you got two for that. Okay, we're taking them. We're going off script. We're coloring outside the lines. That's okay. All right, Libra, you can do that. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, under the Ten of Pentacles, the card that came out is Surrender, and it says, all is well. I surrender to my inner guidance. You know how I said it felt kind of shaky? It didn't seem like the right word. It's more like having this stability and security, now potentially risking this to move on to the next thing is what we're talking about here. The Surrender card is saying, I surrender to my inner guidance. So you may have a little niggling feeling that feels like fear, but is it really fear? Or is it uncertainty? Uncertainty of the unknown, uncertainty of the future, uncertainty of, ooh, am I ready to take this risk? Am I ready to do this thing knowing that I've got it pretty good right now? What if it upsets the apple cart? Libra, you're about balance, right? Taking a risk throws things out of balance. It's not comfortable for you. So that's why the surrender card has come up under that stable 10 of Pentacles energy. Okay. Now when we look at the cards that came out under the 3 of Pentacles, this is where 2 cards came out. The first one is sensuality. And it says express your sensuality. And when we're talking about sensuality, I'm not talking about sexuality. I'm talking about your senses. You need to step into whatever your inner guidance is, and you can be vocal about it. You can speak up. You can say, you know what? I have to listen to what my gut says. In this realm of creativity came to me, because 3s are about that too, but collaboration and teamwork. I still have to listen to my gut, and if it doesn't feel right, I'm not comfortable with doing it. And the other card that came out is creative wonderment. And it says follow your passion. I have a feeling that there could be a bit of a shakeup if you are in a team environment. And it's not a shakeup. It's not anything bad. It's just, you're stepping into that place of, normally I would go along to get along. Normally I'd be, yeah, okay, whatever, that's fine. You want to keep everything happy and tickety-boo. You don't want to rock the boat. Libra, balance, right? But I don't think now is the time. Now is the time to tap into all 6 of your senses. We have the 5 physical senses, and then our 6th sense is that intuition, that inner knowing. You really need to tap into those. And if anything doesn't feel right, don't do it. You do you, boo. Follow your passion. Tap into your creativity. If whatever is happening this month is not in alignment with that, you might need to rethink it. And then under the Hermit card, the card that came out is Artemis. The buzzword is guardian. And it says you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. The Hermit is quite often a spiritual journey. We're talking about spiritual protection in the physical world. So you almost have to let go and let God with the physical world. What if you lose your job? What if the stock market crashes? What if you have to sell your house? What if ultimately you're going to come out unscathed? From a spiritual perspective, this is the risk you have to take. Whoa. Okay, we're going deep. We're going deep, Libra. Going deep with this. I don't know. Where is this going? Where is this going? We're going to find out right now. So we have our overview, right, of what the month looks like. But here again, I just look now at this 4 of Swords, this underlying energy. It's time to come out of your shell. It's time to come out of that place. This is more of you have held back from a rejuvenation period. Okay, for a rejuvenation period, you're like, okay, I got to the 10 of Pentacles. I got to take a break. I got to take a rest. I call the 4 of Swords like my mini Hermit card, and we end with the Hermit in a different way. What I'm feeling, like I said, this is you needing the break and the rest to kind of chill, right? When you go into that Hermit mode by the end of the month, this is a whole different realm, right? It's not about rejuvenation. It's not about rest. It's about contemplation. And it's about going within from a perspective of, what is my gut telling me? What is my heart saying? My higher self, my guides, my angels, whatever. What is coming up with that? Where am I to go with this? And am I okay with, oh God, card just wanted to fall out. Wait till you see what it is. Wait till you see it. And where do I want to go with this? And how do I want to go about this? And who do I want to take along the journey with me, right? So let's see what we got. All right, underlying energy. We have the King of Cups, emotional maturity and stability. Perhaps there has been a underlying thread of not feeling that, right? I feel like it's dipping back into old thoughts and beliefs and patterns, which were not in a, what's the word I'm looking for? In a place of having that emotional maturity. And the emotional maturity, especially when it comes to a king, it's being able to stand up and say what you need to say and do what you need to do and direct whoever you need to direct, delegate, right? All of these things, that's what kings do. They're leaders. It's stepping into a leadership role of not just being that Libra balance, keeping everyone happy. Sometimes you have to upset the apple cart for the better of all. That's emotional maturity. It's not just looking at it from a perspective of how is this going to affect me, right? It's the broader picture. That's why this Three of Pentacles was here in the beginning of the reading, to say this is something bigger than you. This is something broader, right? More all-encompassing, right? You're pulling stuff in. All right, so I could this is one of those readings where I'm like nerding out and I could really go deep with this. This could be like an hour-long reading, but it's not going to be. I promise it is not. So let's take a look at your energy. This is the card that came out where I'm like, can't make this stuff up. Four of Swords. Here it is again. This is in the upright position, though. It feels like where the underlying energy was, okay, it's time to get moving. You've taken your break. The energy around you is, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. You don't feel ready. Okay? Keep that in the back of your mind. I have a feeling this is going to be an anchor card for this second half of the reading. I'm going to refer to this, I believe, a lot. Let's see where we go. When we look at the overall energy, we have the Three of Wands. Beautiful. I love the three energies for you. The energy of the Three of Pentacles and the energy of the Three of Wands are really wonderful. So the Three of Wands is saying, what do you want? What do you want to go for? What's the dream? What's the vision, right? Where are you going to put your time and energy? What do you expect out of this? What do you want? Okay, this is the overall energy. It's seeking the clarity on what it is that you want. And it's not just from the material world perspective. It's at a spiritual level. It's the soul level. What is in your heart? Okay, that's why we have that as the overall energy. What do you want? Okay, then when we take a look at your thoughts and feelings, we have the Ace of Wands and it's in reverse. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm passionate about. This is a second card. Speaking of passion, the Ace of Wands is a very passionate card. And we had that creative wonderment to follow your passion. You don't even know what your passion is. You're questioning. Or there may be more than one thing that you're thinking about. Okay, I want to open a homeless shelter and I want to do a dog rescue and I want to open a bakery, and like you're all over the place. It's pulling in the elements that speak to you at this time, right now. Ask yourself that question right now. What do you want? Whatever pops up into your head first, that's it. That's where you put your time and effort. So here's the thing. The next card is, where is this all coming from? Like, why is all of this like dredged up now, right? And it's the Moon. It's gaining clarity. It's gaining clarity. You thought you knew what you wanted and you got it. So there's still an element of dissatisfaction. That's why it's, okay, what's next? Because of the non-fulfillment that happened when you achieved your 10 of Pentacles. When you got there, when you crossed the finish line, you're like, okay, yeah, that's cool, but not exactly what I was thinking. Well, now you got to feel it, right? You're here to gain clarity. That's what this month is for. And perhaps with going at it from a perspective of maybe this needs to be a group thing, right? Maybe that's the switch that needs to happen, but this is you feeling it out this month. And when we look at the recent past, the card that came out is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles is a great card, very grounded, stable, all that stuff. Great energy that matches up with your 10 of Pentacles, but it's in reverse because it's like emotionally, which is the Queens, right? They're about emotion and creativity, very feminine energy, and Pentacles are feminine. I'm not feeling it. I understand and I appreciate where I am. That is lovely, wonderful, beautiful, but it's not enough. It's not enough. And it's not because you're not grateful. You can be grateful and still feel unfulfilled or dissatisfied. Absolutely you can, right? The dissatisfaction is actually the catalyst for the next thing to come. It's like a springboard. It's that jumping off point. I'm dissatisfied. Now what? Right? Think about this in all things in life. When you get what you want, it's not, oh, I'm satisfied. What's next? It's like, no, it's like, I'm grateful, but I'm not satisfied. What's next? If you were satisfied, you wouldn't be looking for the next thing. Booyah. Didn't see that coming, did ya? Words of wisdom are just flowing through me today, Libra. I'm telling you. Okay, it's not really me, channel messages, whatever. Anyway, now, when we take a look at, well, we just spoke about, this is sort of all the stuff that's going on, where it came from, past stuff, starting to see the story and pull things together. Now, where are we headed? What do you want to look for? What do you want to avoid? Where are we headed with this? The card, and this is kind of ironic, the card that is the bridge to take you from where you are now to where you need to go or where you're headed is Justice. That's you. This is your card. This is your card, Libra. In the tarot, Justice card represents Libra. You are the bridge to get you where you want to go. It's all about you. It's all about you. You have to trust yourself. You have to believe in yourself. And you have to have those conversations with yourself. You can have them with other people too. It can be external stuff, absolutely. But ultimately, it all has to come from within. Now let's take a look at your superpowers, the good stuff, okay? What is going to help you as you go through the month? We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I love it. You have to let go. You have to let go. Let go and let God. I think I said that earlier. If I didn't, I'm saying it now, right? You have to loosen the reins a little bit. You have to loosen your grip in order to let things flow, right? If you do that, you're going to see that things will move a little easier. It'll flow a little better. It will feel more in balance, even if it isn't. Even if the balance, the scales are tipping, which is not comfortable for you, you won't feel it as much if you actually let go. If you're fighting it, then you're going to feel that tension even more. And when we look at potential roadblocks, pitfalls, stuff you want to watch out for, we have the Nine of Wands. This is almost getting to the end of the line. This is almost crossing the finish line. You can see the end of it, but it's needing to take that break. Because this is in a protection position, I will say that if you feel the need to take a break, you need to take it. And the only reason I'm saying that with this card in this position is because of that Hermit card. By the end of the month, you will need to slow down and you will need to have that time to reflect on what's going on. If you just push through, don't think it's gonna pan out as you expect. Speaking of that, let's take a look at a surprise that might pop up, something unexpected. We have the Page of Pentacles and it's in reverse. This is news coming in. This is news or information coming into you, probably about that Ten of Pentacles because it's Pentacle. And I think it's something that is going to upset the apple cart. It is going to throw stuff out of balance. And it's probably around money, finances, whatever. It could be relationships too. But something's going to pop up that you didn't see coming. And you're going to be like, oh crap, what is that? Right? And then having to work with it and deal with it. And that could be also what is the spark for that Hermit moment. Something's going to come up. Like, let's say I love talking about opening bakeries. You're going to open a bakery. That's what you decide you should have done, right? And so what happens is, you play your cards right. Everything's happening. And, you take a mortgage on your house that's paid off to open the bakery, put a down payment on a business loan or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden you find out, oh my God, the ovens are going to cost twice as much, right? Like it's a surprise that comes up that you hadn't anticipated. So it is going to throw stuff off. Is it going to throw everything out the window? I don't think so, but it's going to feel like it because the potential outcome is Queen of Wands in reverse. You're pissed. You're pissed. You're mad. By the end of the month, you're like, damn, now I got to go look at this. I had to figure stuff out, whatever. That's why we have this Hermit card. It's not because everything has to be thrown out. It's not because you have to ditch everything. It's because it's a necessary step when something has gone off kilter. You're going to have to take the time to look at this and go, okay, how can I work this? How can I look at this, right? Getting you an extra card to see where we're headed into July. Ace of Swords in reverse. This is the Sword of Truth. It's in reverse because this is saying if you don't do what you need to do, if you aren't honest with yourself, if you don't cut through the bullshit and the nonsense, this is just it's going to snowball. It's going to snowball and keep going, and you don't want that. No, you don't want it. I don't want that for you either. So, something to be mindful of. I like this energy, but it's the being mindful of taking the breaks that you need to figure things out. Do not push ahead don't push ahead, even if you feel like you should be. And if you get blocked, if something comes up that throws things off, also don't throw it out. This is your neutral point, okay? It's moving ahead. It's throwing stuff out. Moving to the finish line, running to the finish line, or scrapping the project altogether. You're somewhere in the middle because you don't want either of those things right now, right? Remember, underlying energy is King of Cups. Keep calm, cool, and collected, and you will get through this. You will anyway, Libra, because, you know, you're kind of fabulous and all. All right, we're not done. Getting you a Whispering Woods card. Did that? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. Any more? Whoa. Whole bunch of them fell out. Okay, did we get any flippers? No. Okay, what do we got? We got 3. Okay. First one is woods. It says, be like the woods, calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. That's your chill pill. That's your chill pill. It's you going, yep, following my passion, doing what I want. This is what makes sense. This is what I'm going to do. Take my break when I need it. That's what it's all about. The next card is risk. And it says, learn to grow wherever you are planted. Love this. No matter where you land, flourish there. Find a way. You can do it. And the last card is joy. It says, spread seeds of joy like a wildflower, and no doubt you will revel in the result because you've learned to grow where you are planted. I love it. Oh my gosh, lots going on. Lots going on here, Libra, but it feels like there is, if nothing else, there is going to be potential for inner growth for you this month. Once that inner growth happens and you allow and you step into that, that's when things change, right? Regardless, you're still in a good place. You start off the month in a good place. You're just going to end up in a different place by the end of the month, which is going to require the effort that you have to put in to feel that growth, the success, the abundance, the health, the joy, all of that stuff internally from that spiritual perspective. It is there for you, and I hope you definitely reach for it and really tap into it and lean into it because I'm loving the energy that is potentially ahead for you. All right, those were a lot of words. I know, I was talking a lot there, but we're going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a like, share, subscribe, comment. All that stuff really does help the channel. And yeah, good luck with everything. And we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.